Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing day. Make today the best day of your fucking life. And in this video, we are going to dive into a match between Jannik and Kokinakkis. And this is in the 2022 Western and Southern Open. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. By the way, if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Chase Arevalo. I coached at IMG Academy. I was a director at the Rick Macy Tennis Academy, and I played Division I tennis. So like the video, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Inside out. Interesting. So Thanasi is guessing here. Kokinakkis is guessing here. He's starting to move this way. Let's see if Sinner, yep, he guessed right. Oh, he's there. Wow. Wait. So hold up. Sinner changed his serve. Interesting. Sinner changed his serve. So that's a classic example of going down the line too early, and then your opponent, their goal is to hit a winner cross court on you. If they do that, obviously it clipped the net as well, but the rule in the kind of situation was that he went down the line too early. Kokinakkis could get there with plenty of time and ripped a winner cross. It's huge. Notice how his serve broke the sideline within the service box. Okay, so when you're training your out wide serves, especially on the slice, make sure that the ball doesn't only break the sideline, but it breaks the sideline within the service box. Okay.
Nice.
Also, notice on the kick serve, the ball breaks the sideline within the service box. So that what that does is it forces Kokinakkis to return the ball outside in the green of the court over here. Okay, so that's due to training targets that are a little bit shorter in the court. Okay, so you can get that ball to go even more out wide.
Nice.
Again, cross, winner. Yep, exactly.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
If you've never felt like a burden because you have frequent stomach issues,
Notice how his right foot is directly under his body. Plants the right foot to the right side. Pushes off the right foot. Wow. Look at how he sets up on the forehand. Keeps the left hand on the racket. The ball's bouncing right now. Look, it's on the ground. And he still has the left hand on the throat of the racket. Okay? Look at the space between his right elbow and his rib cage. Notice how he's airing out the right armpit, okay? You can apply that to your own forehand as well. Everything when it comes to the ground strokes, there is personal touch that you need to have to it based on your body, how it moves, what feels good to you. But there are some checkpoints that you can see that could help you optimize your stroke, okay? So try it out, see if it helps you. Open stance. Cross. Interesting decision there. So why does he go down the line on that? Sinner should try to get that ball to go even more cross court. Cross. Interesting. Wow. So Sinner decided I'm going cross court because I can hit a winner there. If I'm not confident I can hit a winner, I'm going to go down the line. But because he moved there, he was in position, and he could go for it, and he had the confidence, that's why he went cross court there. But notice how that's different than saying, okay, I'm going to go cross court, let me just get it back deep, and let me just kind of block it back, or let me just guide it back. If you do that, and you go cross court in that situation, your opponent will get there and will burn you on the next ball. Left hand on the racket. His left hand is, his left palm here is pointing to the back fence. You can see how it's open like this and it's pointing backwards. When your right elbow's up a little bit more than being down like this, it's going to help you set the racket to the right side better. So if you hear coaches talking about setting the racket on the hitting side, keeping it on the right side of your body, okay, one thing that your coaches should be checking for is, okay, have we manipulated the height of the right elbow? A lot of coaches don't experiment with that, don't coach with that. They're okay with you having a massive stroke, okay, and you can do that. You can master garbage. But why not try to optimize? Why not try to find something that can help you set the racket on the right side of your body and help you actually get more racket head speed? There's a reason why a lot of the next gen, new gen players, okay, have strokes that look like this and that don't look like the classic, like, you know, old fashioned type of strokes, okay? There's a rhyme and a reason behind that, guys. Okay, can I go inside out, which is cross court, for a winner? Can I do that? If yes, I'm going to go for it. If not, I'm going to go inside in here. I think he can hit a winner inside out, so he's probably going to go for that. Bruh. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Subscribe again. Okay. Was this a good decision to go cross court here? Okay. Was this a good decision? You can do that, but you're going to be vulnerable here. I'm not sold on that idea that going cross court for Kokinakkis was the right idea there, but clearly worked out for him. He was able to get his way through the ball, hit a big shot. We'll see. Let's continue. Wow, it's crazy. Inside in, Kokinakkis goes short ball in the middle. That's a really short ball. I mean, it's a really short ball. He has a lot of heaviness on the ball, so it still goes back deep. But Sinner does a good job staying tight to the baseline, so he doesn't give up space, and he goes down the line for a winner there. Why does he approach down the line? Could Kokinakkis go cross court? Like, let's take a look at his strategy. Let's see, is he just making shit up or is he following a strategy here? He goes serve out wide, gets a short ball. The serve does its job. That's one of the main objectives that you can try to go for with the serve. Can I generate the short ball? Okay, he does that. Now, he gets the short ball. Sinner is over here recovered in the cross court position. So he's expecting, he's just recovering cross court this way, like a little off center of the middle here. Actually quite a bit. So Kokinakkis has to make a decision. Can I hit a winner cross court? If yes, I'm going for it. If not, I'm going down the line. So that's why he went down the line. And that's why now he gets an overhead and puts it away. Notice, did Kokinakkis hit the overhead as hard as he could there? Did he? No. He just placed it. The overhead is a placement shot. It's not a power shot. The overhead is a placement shot, not a power shot. Change your mindset. That is insane. Yeah, that's huge. So interesting. This is 2022 Sinner, and it looks like he changed his serve to getting his feet to be a little bit more narrow in his stance. After this video, I'm going to look at some footage of that and see. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So he can go cross here, but Kokinakkis is there. Kokinakkis could totally rip this ball down the line. He just didn't execute it well. So like that obviously worked out for Sinner, but more often than not in that position, if you aren't confident you can do a ton of damage or rip the winner cross court, you should go down the line on that shot. Okay? And look, he won the point, so it can still work out in your favor. I mean, at the end of the day, he's getting a short ball. He's being aggressive on the next one. But when you want to master the strategy, 9 times out of 10 in that scenario, you want to go down the line there. Okay? Maybe he's also considering Kokinakkis has a good forehand. Maybe I don't want to give Kokinakkis a passing shot forehand on the run. That's valid too. All right, but in general, you're going to want to approach down the line there. Short ball. Wow. Good surplus one. Slice serve breaks the sideline within the service box. Train that target with cones with your coaches. Notice his left palm is facing backwards when he's preparing. Open stance. Okay, so here, it's got to go down the line. You just have to go down the line. You have to go down the line there. Sinner did a good job, though, anticipating. But, yeah, Kokinakkis has to go down the line there, in my opinion. Can I hit a winner cross court inside out? Can I hit a winner there? If yes, I'm going to go inside out. Here, I don't believe that he's in a position to hit a winner inside out based on Sinner's positioning. Okay? So I would go inside in here. Okay, but look, you can see it. You can see it in Kokinakkis' face here. He knows he fucked up. He got bailed out there because Sinner missed. Kokinakkis won the point doing technically, strategically, potentially the wrong thing. And he realized it here. It's clear as day, right? So watch that again. Look at the short ball. He knows he's not hitting a winner to the side, so why is he going there? Bro, rip it inside in and follow it into net here. Yeah, because dude, Sinner's there. Like, Kokinakkis deserves to lose this point. And then look at his reaction. Yeah, he's like, oh, he shakes his head. He's like, oh, I was burned there, but I got away with it. That's called he had a get out of jail free card. Let's see, what could Sinner fix there? Here you want to fight to stay in the open stance or semi-open if possible. Okay? Not saying it's why he missed this shot. He could make it. But why did he miss this? He missed this because he's off balance. So where are you going to be more balanced? Rotationally. I would argue if you're in a wide open stance, or at least semi-open, okay, you're going to be able to rotate a little bit better. So if you see, he was off balance. So one thing that could have prevented that is simply get into the open stance. Not saying it's going to guarantee you're going to make the shot. Maybe he still shanks it. But I believe it would have helped him. Here, I have no evidence to believe Sinner is going to go drop shot. But because he has every option on the menu, he can rip the forehand. He's prepared to hit the forehand. He can go cross. He can go line. He can go anywhere he wants. Because of that, the drop shot is now on the menu. Now you can use the drop. He's disguising. Changes the grip. Boom. Kokinakkis didn't even go for it. Great disguise from Sinner. The lesson there is hold the disguise as long as you can and then pull the trigger. He broke the sideline within the service box. Good open stance. Cross. Why is he going line there? But look. Notice what I said. I was like, why is he going line there? There's a because look, why are you going line there, bro? See, already alarms were going off in my head. And now Sinner could be a lot more aggressive on that. Now he's on his back foot. If he went cross on that ball, he wouldn't have been on his back foot in that same scenario. Okay? So there's a reason why I said that. That contributed to him messing up in that point. Great decision there. Can I hit a winner inside out cross court? No. I'm going to go down the line. Simple strategy. That's literally what he's saying. Very good. Good. That's the right target, though, for Kokinakkis. Look, if you can get beat by a volley like that, backhand volley on the run like that, that's just too good. That was too good there. That's the right decision from Kokinakkis. Yep, Kokinakkis is like, yep, good shot, too good. Notice it's a tiebreaker now. So in tie breaks, strategy, you should change a little bit, okay? You should be more focused on how can I make sure I minimize unforced errors, okay? And be ultra mindful of your risk taking, okay? Unforced errors are what loses breakers. Oh man. Wow. Notice he went for the out wide serves. what I recommend for players, if you're in a breaker and you're playing, simplify your serve strategy. Go for your best serves and simplify it. Maybe you're starting your breakers and you're going mainly to your out wide serves. So you can increase your first serve percentages, and you're doing that by eliminating a little bit of variety, right? So you don't need to be so predictable, but by sticking with maybe one or two main targets you're going for, okay, or literally just one target, you're going to increase your first serve percentages, which are crucial, especially in tiebreakers where every point really counts. Yep. Down the line. Oh, wow. You ripped it right at his body. That's good. That's actually a good decision there. That's actually a really good decision. Actually a really good decision. Because look, Sinner's tall, so he can reach either side. So he decided, I'm going to crush this right at his chest. Actually, it was kind of cross, but still. Alrighty. Great split step from Kokinakkis here. Okay, this is actually an important situation here. So notice how Sinner, great return down the line. Okay, Kokinakkis plants the left foot. So this is happening very fast, but pay attention to what actually happens. He's moving for the backhand slice. He plants his left foot, makes contact after. Then the right foot touches. Okay, waits on the left foot, makes contact. Then look, his right foot's in the air. Now it touches. So it's kind of a bang-bang play, but you can replicate that. So you're on the back foot, you're running, plant the left, then slice, then the right foot touches. Great split. Good patience cross. Go cross again. Yep. Good split again. Interesting. So look, that's in the breaker, bro. So what rule is he breaking there? He's breaking the rule of, okay, it's a tiebreaker. So automatically, I want to change direction a little bit less. And I want to play more high percentage tennis in general. If you want to follow kind of like the kind of rules per se in the breaker that I recommend. Okay, so the rule he's breaking there is there's not a clear reason to go down the line to be aggressive. So why are you changing direction? It's unnecessary risk taking in the breaker. Be ultra patient. You want ultra patience in tiebreakers. That's how you can mentally beat your opponent. Out patient to them. Great open stance. Rip that cross. Too short though. Again, Sinner technically is breaking that rule. I mean, let's see. Did he get a really short ball? Not really. I mean, it was in no man's land. So Sinner there is kind of breaking that rule too, right? He could totally make that, but be ultra patient in the breakers. To me, it wasn't abundantly clear that he should change direction there. And it's also like, bro, you're Jannik Sinner. Like, are you not confident with your forehand cross? Like, stay patient, bro. Wow. Good patience, good discipline cross there. Inside out, good. Inside out, I knew it. Inside out, nope. Okay, can I hit a winner cross court? Can I? If not, I'm gonna go down the line. And in breakers especially, more often than not, you're gonna go down the line here. So if in doubt in a tiebreaker on the approach, go down the line. Goes down the line. Can I hit a winner cross? Probably he can. Cross. Wrong decision. These guys need me in their ear right now. I mean, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I already know this shit. It's happening. Open stance. Open stance. Can I hit a winner cross court? If yes, I'm doing it. If not, I'm going down the line. Now, it's a breaker still, so I'd probably go down the line here. Seven, 8. So if I were Sinner, I would say, okay, what is my best serve that I can go for? And if I'm keeping it super simple, I want to stick with my out wide serves. Okay? So either go kick out wide or flat out wide. I would go kick out wide. Or you can hit a bomb down the T2. That works too. I guess when you can do that, these guys are just that good. Can I hit a winner cross? If yes, Kokinakkis has got to go cross. If not, go down the line. That's why he goes cross. That's why he goes cross, guys. Come on. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Wow. Open stance. Cross. Yep. Great patience from Sinner. Okay, so this is inside out positioning here. So can I hit a winner inside out? If yes, go inside out cross court. If not, go inside in. If there's any doubt. If you're Sinner here and you give him a really short ball, you want to start anticipating. He's guessing early. He's guessing early. If he goes inside out here, he accepts he loses the point. He makes the decision early and commits fully to going to cover the inside in. So look, he lost, but he had a chance. So he still did a great thing there, and he just guessed wrong. Kokinakkis did a good job seeing he guessed and went one way and went middle to split it. Good decision to go line there. Can I hit a winner inside out? If yes, I'm going for it. If not, I'm going inside in. So just be aware. He didn't hit a winner on that. That's why, look, the rally's resetting now. That's why he didn't have some easy volley that he could hit. Maybe if he were to have gone, let's see what... I mean, he did technically get an overhead, but if you're not for sure you can hit a winner inside out, go inside in and come in. He did get an overhead. Just went middle with that. So look, if you're thinking about the overhead like a placement shot, it's like, okay, well, where do I want to place it? I'm getting the overhead now. Now I'm thinking about placement. It's a placement shot. So should I place it right back to the guy or maybe away from the guy? I would recommend maybe away from the guy, right? So that's just the overhead execution issue. Why the rally reset. Worked out in his favor, but you can see maybe he could have ended the point earlier if he made some different decisions because he set up the rally great. So if you're noticing, Sinner's given Kokinakkis like 2 balls like relatively short. They're still heavy, so you can still stay way back here and you can still hit it, right? But maybe start taking some space away. Maybe get a little tighter to the baseline. Wow. Okay. He's probably going to go inside in here because he probably is not confident he can hit a winner inside out. That's why he does it. Oh man. Now if you're a Sinner, you can basically go anywhere here. You can also rip it right at his chest. If you're crazy, you might rip it right at his head. But let's see what he does. Puts it away. Neutral ball, he decides to go close stance there. Interesting decision. You can do that. You can totally do that. And you can make that. But why not go open stance, bro? I just don't get it. Swing volley, notice how he's making contact around chest height. So for you, when you're practicing your swinging volleys, try to make contact about chest height or shoulder height. That will help you. His serve broke the sideline within the service box. He could easily rip the ball to the other side. He could rip it middle. But he decides, because I have these options on the menu, and because I executed a great serve all the way out wide, and Kokinakkis is standing way in the corner here, I can go drop shot. That's a good decision. Great decision there. But do you understand why that was a good decision? Make sure you understand why. Wow. Sinner hits a good out wide serve. Kokinakkis goes cross. Sinner changes direction and gives him more of a neutral ball. At the pro level, if you give them like a neutral ball like that, right, they can be aggressive. And what is a player going to do? If you go down the line too early, you change direction too early, your opponent, if they're smart, they're going to try to hit a winner cross.
There we go.
Wow. Yep. So inside out positioning. Can I hit a winner cross? Kokinakkis is really far back. He's defending the cross court ball. So you have to go down the line here strategically. That's why he did that. If you're Kokinakkis there, you can wait. And then right when he's about to pull the trigger, because you're standing off center like that and you're kind of cheating over in a sense, right when you split step, right when he's about to commit to the shot and he's not looking at you anymore, start sprinting over to the down the line positioning. Because most players with that positioning of their opponent, they're going to say, okay, because of this, I'm going to go down the line more often than not. So you can guess and go early. Maybe. Wow. Good return by Sinner. Gets him on his back foot. Good ball cross. Good adjustment steps by Kokinakkis. Goes down the line. Sinner's got to hit a forehand cross winner here. Or not. Or just go middle. Yeah. But like, why not go cross there for a winner, bro? Be more aggressive on that. In my opinion, he should have been a lot more aggressive on that forehand cross. Let's see that again. Let's see if he could have done that. Okay. Sinner's able to dictate here. Technically gives him a short ball. That's a short ball. Sinner can be aggressive here. He's in position. So why didn't he stay lower and try to be more aggressive, get his body weight to go forward and go for a little bit more angle on that? It doesn't have to be like a crazy angle, but just rip it in the direction of his ball boy over here. Yeah. To me, that's where he lost control and made the wrong decision. Keeps his left hand on the racket until the ball bounces. Open. Adjustment steps, adjustment steps, adjustment steps. Plant the outside foot near the ball to the right side of your body. Okay. He missed it, but let's see there. Was that a bad decision? It's obviously taking more risk, but he could have totally made that. He could have totally made that. I like his footwork, though, in that positioning. That was good. He was over here. By the time he made contact, Kokinakkis had to decide to split step. And because Kokinakkis was all the way on this side and he didn't recover properly, Sinner went cross, made him pay for it. stance, good. Gets a floating short ball. Every option's on the menu for Jannik Sinner. I can rip it inside out. I can rip it inside in. Because of that, and because my opponent is like 20 feet behind the baseline, I'm going to fake it. I'm going to go drop shot, and I'm going to hit a winner. That was almost more of like a short slice, because notice where the ball was bouncing. It was still bouncing forward. But because his opponent was so far back, that disguise worked very well. Good body serve. Yup. Jannik actually did a good job here selling that he's going to stay in the cross court, so he can kind of predict Kokinakkis will go line, and then he starts moving that way. Good anticipation, but Kokinakkis kind of went to his body a little bit, right? See how he's jammed up there? So that's why he couldn't execute that well, but pretty good anticipation skills though from Sinner. But actually go back though, go back. So, okay. So because think about it, right? Think about the anticipation and how that was really good, because what if Kokinakkis played it more in the corner and executed like a better shot per se and targeted it better, right? Sinner would have actually been in great position. So Sinner didn't expect that the ball would go more body, but that was a good job on Kokinakkis' part there. But against a lot of players, they might just try to play that in the corner. And then Sinner would have been there, set up great, and could have just ripped it. So think about that. Be aware of it. Probably is going to go inside out because it's clear he can hit a winner. He went middle. It would have been a winner if he went more inside out. Why did he go inside out there? Because he can hit a winner. Cross. Cross. Open stance cross. Yep. Inside out. Yep. Cross. Interesting decision there. Okay, but notice what happened there. Notice why that happened. Why did that happen? Okay, he goes inside out, changes direction. Yeah, Thanasi Kokinakkis should go cross here. That's what I said, right? But he goes down the line. He goes there, and notice how Sinner's able to take control over the rally. He's going to force a short ball now. Look. He hits a ball. Now Kokinakkis is having to find a lot of difficult spacing, and that's a difficult footwork to do this here. And he struggles to get turned all the way. So because of that, he gives him not necessarily a short ball, but a ball that's right to Sinner, which at this level allows him to dictate. So Sinner gets some elevation, goes up, okay, rips it cross, and takes control over the point. So notice by Thanasi Kokinakkis not going cross on that ball before, there's just a rhyme and a reason why Sinner was able to take control over that point, right? Pay attention to what that is. A lot of people just see the shot and like, oh, that's a great winner. But it has to do with the shots that came before and the decisions that they either made correctly or incorrectly. Let's continue. Good open stance. So look, if you're Kokinakkis, this guy's going to punish the ball either way. So your only chance is just start running to one side. That's the only chance you have. Yeah, or you can just not, right? And they're basically not going to get that, no chance. But if you're a lower level player, it's still worth it to, even at this level, it's still worth it to run and guess a side, because maybe they don't execute the overhead that well and they pick a side, go for it, and you're there. So the guessing and going strategy will help you a ton win, not every point there obviously, but some points. You'll be surprised how many you can actually stay in, or at least give them another chance to miss.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
Okay, so there. So instead of taking one step back and going close stance, I think that's a little sloppy footwork, in my opinion. I would be curious to hear your guys' thoughts. But what if he took some more adjustment steps and set up open stance or like semi-open? He's here, like, so this is like a semi-open basically, right? So he goes here, okay? Like, what if he were to do the same thing and try to get more weight and set up with the left foot more to the outside, instead of planting it like this? Not saying it would have made sure he made the shot, but I think it could have helped, because that's why he hit a short ball. He didn't get his weight into the shot enough. Wow. So Jannik Sinner got him way outside of the court. He has a lot of different options here. Decides to go for the drop. Good decision. Tough one for Kokinakkis. Look at the footwork on the volley. Serves out wide. Split. Left. Right. Push off the right. Make contact. Notice, his left foot's not on the ground yet. Makes contact, and then his left foot touches. He pushed off the right, made contact, left foot touches. It's a good serve. Better return though. Okay, so notice that swing volley. He's on this side of the court here. He's on his backhand side of the court. So this is now an inside out swing volley forehand. Should I go inside out, which is cross court, or should I go down the line here? Can I hit a winner to this direction? If not, go down the line. He goes cross court. That's why Sinner's there and he can get there. Look, that's a great shot by Sinner. But strategically, Kokinakkis could have made a different decision there. At the same time, though, he made Sinner play a difficult shot on his backhand side, and he came up with a really good shot there. All right. But I think he could have gotten a different result if he went to a different target. Good open stance. He probably can hit a winner cross court here, so he should go cross. Not a bad decision. Now here, go down the line. He's going close stance. You can do that. You totally can. I just think he would look a lot more athletic if he were to go into an open stance. Nothing wrong with this though, but go down the line. Look, he missed it. I'm not saying it's why he's missing it, but like, why is he missing all the close stances and not the open stance shots? I don't know. I'm just pointing it out. Good decision to go line. Look at that. So look, he could go a lot of different places here. Notice, probably no chance you're going to hit a winner cross score here. So he goes down the line. So notice, good decision from Kokinakkis going line there. All the options are on the menu, so drop shot is an option. Got the short ball. He could easily rip the ball down the line for a winner here. And because he could easily rip the ball for a winner here, the drop shot is a great option. Notice how Sinner uses Kokinakkis' pace and lets the ball bounce off the strings. He basically stops the racket at contact. The racket actually goes back a little bit. Good ball. Crazy serve. If you're a Sinner, guess and go. Pick a side and go for it. Commit. That was good by Sinner though. Good try to move there. Notice, goes down the line because he can't hit a winner cross. So it's simple. The strategy's clear there, right? No chance I can hit a winner cross, so I'm going to go down the line. So from that standpoint, you can simplify your mindset so you just have to execute the shot now. A lot of players, they don't know when should I go cross, when should I go line. So having that simple mindset will help you focus more so on executing the shot. It will help you make a decision earlier. Okay, so here, if you're at the net, like Kokinakkis here, and your opponent rips the ball right at you, and they're basically out of the point, and you have a chance to put the volley away, there's a saying out there: winners want the ball, losers don't want the ball. And what that means is, if you're a winner and you identify as a winner, you want the ball, and you're willing to hit this shot. You don't just want to, maybe it goes out, but you'd rather have control over it. Let me just put it away on this next shot, right? So to me, there's no reason to not hit this volley, because at the pro level, you're good enough. Any pro at this level on the ATP Tour can put this volley away or should be able to. So to me, there's no good reason, unless you're for sure the ball's going out, to let it go. Winners want the ball. He let it go. To me, I would rather my player go for it. And if they miss the volley, so be it. But go for that. Winners want the ball, guys. Winners want the ball. They're not just going to let it go by and say, let me just let it, up to chance. He could probably go inside out forehand for a winner. Good decision. Yep. Good. Wasn't a winner, but the next best thing is hitting such a good shot that you can get basically an overhead off of.
If you are the owner or manager of a building with a flat top roof, then please pay close attention to this short video.
Fuck no. Where's he going to go? Is he going to rip inside out, hit a winner? Is he going to go inside in? Where's he going to go? I think he can go inside out for a winner. Or inside in for a winner. That works too. Either way there, I think he could have hit a winner on both sides. Can I hit a winner cross? If you don't think you can hit a winner cross, which I think this is a tough ball to hit a winner cross from your opponent being in this position here. So I would go down the line on that. Notice how the rally is now longer. He's back in the rally now, right? No longer has a short approach shot. If you went down the line, might have worked out better. Another breaker. So let's see the risk taking. Who's taking the most risk? Who's sticking with simple targets? And maybe let's see the result. Can I hit a winner cross court? He probably can totally hit a winner cross court here. But if you're not 100% sure about that and you have any doubt, go down the line. In tiebreakers, if in doubt, go down the line on approach shots. So the default would be down the line. But if you're a sinner, you're good enough, you can go cross for a winner. And that's what he did. He goes for the out wide serve. He's using the out wide serve in the breakers. Cross court for the winner. Yep. Out wide serve. Yep. Stays disciplined cross. Kokinakkis goes cross again. Changes direction. Stays disciplined cross. Stays disciplined cross. Stays disciplined cross. That's good by Kokinakkis there. Let's see who actually... That's just execution. He did the footwork okay there. He goes T. Cross. Cross. Inside out. Yep. Good patience there. Goes out wide serve again. Pay attention. They're using the out wide serves in the tiebreakers. There's a reason for it. Kick body. Wow. Wow. Unforced error. Wow. Wow. Interesting. That's a really good shot. It's a really good shot. Percentage wise, not sure I would recommend that if you're watching this to try that in that particular scenario with this score. But obviously, great shot. He pulled the trigger. He had confidence. Gotta respect it. Let's see where he goes. Out wide serve. Slice out wide. Breaks the sideline in the service box. He can probably hit a winner cross court here. Ooh, he goes down the line. So notice, he probably could have hit a winner there. But he followed the rule in the tie breaks to go down the line of the approaches. It actually was also pretty low, so maybe there was some doubt there. Maybe there was some doubt that he could hit a winner cross. So that's why he went line. Interesting. Interesting there. Do you think that was a good decision for him to do that? Serves out wide to his backhand. Okay. Missed it a little bit long. All things considered, you obviously don't want to take that much risk on the return like that, but I mean, what can you do? That's not the worst miss in the world. See if he goes with the out wide serves or if he's going to bomb ace down the tee. The person who was more patient in the cross-court rally won the point in the breaker. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason why Kokinakkis was on the run there. Why was he on the run? Because he decided to change direction here with no real reason. There's no real reason to change direction there. So in my humble opinion, in the tiebreaker, that's a mistake to do that. It's all about percentages. Now you're on your backhand on the run and you're returning a shot from Jannik center. Like, that's not an ideal position to be in. So why are you creating the scenario that your opponent can put you on the run like that on your backhand? He was in control of that there. He made that decision. The lesson there is stay patient in the cross-court rally in tiebreakers. Remember, what did I say? The person who's more patient in the cross-court rally will usually win the tiebreakers. Can I hit a winner cross-court inside out? If not, and I want to approach on this shot, I'm going to go inside in. In my opinion, yeah, so he already won it there. But think about it. One opponent might make that shot. So when you hit that ball, okay, come into net. Let's watch that again. So here, if I were Sinner, hit it down the line, but come into net in case he gets it, right? Because he did get to this ball. Kokinakkis could have totally ripped this cross court for a winner here. There's some player out there who would hit a winner off that. Djokovic would hit a winner off that, right? So I think it's a good decision to go line there, but make sure you're coming into net in case, in the event that your opponent makes that ball, okay? But that's it for this video, guys. Had a lot of fun breaking it down. And yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, drop it in the comments, all right? I'd be happy to help you out with some strategy advice there. And yeah, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe for more, and yeah, follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, like I said, drop it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.